Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm going to show you guys how I ended up losing today. My bad if I keep looking at the screen at myself. I'm not used to like this camera, but yeah, we got the webcam set up, guys. So I'm going to show you guys how I lost today's trade. It was pretty stupid, but let's get straight into it. All right, guys. Before we get into the video, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Discord in the description as well as my Instagram. Tap those links, guys. Join the Discord if you want to just share your journey and talk to other traders, guys, and ask me questions personally myself. I'm much likely to respond quicker on Discord than if you guys were to comment in this video or if you guys were to text me on Instagram or anything. Like, bro, the Discord is for that reason. So definitely get into it. I want to see you guys document your journey and see where you guys, start and how far you guys come one day, and maybe even take trips with you guys, bro. Like, let's go to Miami, yo. You feel me? Like, I want it to be a good environment and community. So let's get straight into this recap on how I lost today. It was really stupid, but let's get into it. So let me drop this down right quick. I feel like that's a decent size, right? Maybe a little smaller. All right, that's cool. Yeah, guys, we got the face cam set up. Yo, it's been a minute, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We've had this channel out for a month now, so it's about time. So yeah, guys. I wonder if I can pull back up my. All right, guys. So marking out like our key levels and stuff like that. We're marking out the Asia session highs. I normally don't show you guys this, so this is low key like tough for like people that have been wondering how I mark it out. Um, Probably not that one. We were like placed really high from the start, but yeah, we basically just mark out like this. Moving into the session, you have to do stuff like this, or you're just gonna be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. The daily was down here, right? But yeah, we weren't really worried about that. But yeah, moving into the day, y'all, dog, like this was what really stood out to me. I actually dropped this in my Discord, link in the description, guys. So yeah, guys, we had this massive 4 hour gap that got inverse, and we really realized that before market even opened. So we're just like, yeah, we're most likely gonna go higher. But I wasn't thinking this high, guys. I'm thinking more so like these swing highs. And I was thinking we're probably gonna retrace off of this gap over here and not really have a reason to go much higher. Especially given the fact that we have this gap, which did get filled with a wick, but we could have at least went for something lower. And I feel like we might do that later this week. But that was pretty much my like thought process, moving on to the 1 hour, and I was right. Like we did end up going higher. It's just a take profit issue on why I lost today. The most stupidest thing ever. So once we also inverse this as well, another gap if you guys aren't aware, right? I actually just dropped a video on my trading from scratch series on fair value gaps, so you guys can go check that out. Okay. But yeah, we took all this liquidity. So at this point, I'm like, all right, cool. I think we're gonna go higher, but I don't know how high we're gonna go. So at this current point, I'm telling myself we're going for a small win, 500. Cool. This is what I was thinking at first, right? By the time we got to like this candle, guys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. FOMO, bro. Like just FOMO, bro. I was thinking about missing out, and I'm just like, yo, like we're finna go on a bull run. We're finna like I was going on the hourly, and I'm like, and once again, I was right. I'm like, we're finna go for these highs, right? So at this point, I'm just like FOMO because I don't have an entry. It's already by this point, it's like, well, let's go down. Sorry about that. Hold on. Yeah, by this point, it's like 9:45. Yo, Pete, my other recaps. I'm usually in and out by like 9:20, right? So I'm just like, dang. At this point, I was still okay though. I'm like, it's fine. I'm gonna get my entry when I get it. I'm just gonna go for my small trade. Now, at this point, I started to see that we were starting to form equilibriums coming out, but there was no real like entry on any of these ones, especially this one as well. So we were like, nah, we're not gonna trade. We're just gonna be patient and wait for what we get. Eventually, guys, we get this equilibrium right here. So this is a high up down to a down up equilibrium, and we enter it and retrace. Now let me tell you guys my thought process on why I was waiting for I think 1, 2, and 3 to close, right? And this is why I tell you guys all the time in the psychology videos to not pay attention to social media. So this trading day was already taking so long that I ended up on TikTok, which is not inherently wrong with that. But I ended up on TikTok, and in doing that, I saw some people in this trade already, and I'm just like, dang, like this is a good day. We finna just keep going up. Like this is our first red candle of the session on the 5 minute. I'm like, bro, yeah, nah, that was it. We're finna just skyrocket up. That was just a small little retracement, which it was. Like we get it more often, but then, we're just rallying back up. It's almost like a trend like this, right? Where we're just, but it's up. Like we're going up. You feel me? Look at this. Like, dog, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Come on now, right? So stupid, guys. Original take profit and stop loss would be right here, right? 100, 1 to 1, basically, right? And we would have hit our take profit before we would have went down and hit our stop, because look, we don't hit our stop loss until 10:20. We would have hit our take profit at 10:15, bro. I was bugging, bro. I was bugging. Bro. This only hurts because I told myself I need 2 more winning days. I'm gonna go for 2 1-to-1s. Close out. Guys, I would have been able to request over like $7,000 to $8,000 for the payout. But me being greedy, I had my take profit up here. Now you guys see exactly what happened. We went down first, took out the 1-to-1, risk to reward, then went back up. And guess what? Ask me if we went back down again. Nope. Nope. Would have still been it. I actually dropped it on my Discord, guys, and it's a really good learning moment. I haven't lost a trade in roughly 3 weeks from what the market has given me. I'm going to repeat that because I'm wording it very specific. I haven't lost a trade, or sorry, rather, my strategy hasn't lost a trade in almost over a month. No, yeah, I think in over a month. Yeah. My 2 losses these past 3 weeks, which is amazing, right? I'm very thankful for my market knowledge and being able to only lose twice in 3 weeks. But my 2 losses in the past 3 weeks have been my fault. So there's a few things I can do right now. I can let this ruin my whole day, or I can learn from it. And there's a few things I learned from it. Number 1, just follow your fucking rules. But number 2, my strategy is really consistent. So I'm holding myself back. Guys, all I needed was another win tomorrow, and I'm requesting another payout. You guys just saw the $7,500 payout I was able to take out last week. So I would have been up 15,000. It's not the end of the world. We still have this account. We're still up $1,300 on it. So my goal, since I only need 2 more winning days, I'm not going to go for a $4,000 profit target anymore to get like a $10,000 payout. I'm just going to go for 2 winning days, get myself up to 2,300, and probably honestly take out half the account because I'm honestly low-key done with Top Step due to their support system having like really bad like experiences with me and stuff like that. And I also want to just switch to Apex where I can trade up to 20 accounts. But also want to show you guys something too. So if we go here, risking 2%, which is what I usually do on like evals and stuff like that, and like sometimes when I'm trading really aggressively on fundeds. I know you guys are like, what, you're full porting? It's like, yes and no. I mean, the strategy really loses. So it's like, I don't really look at it as full porting. Full porting is like it's a risky thing to risk your whole account. This is like, okay, we're setting ourselves below. You see this little fair value gap right here? This is my thought process. It's not just so much about the numbers. We're fair value gap right here. So if we do want to go down, like you set your stuff below, right? The gap. You don't want to set it directly below it because you know that sometimes it can go further down. So just some like little things, but either way, we wouldn't have even hit that stop loss and we would have just been in profit, guys. So this just another learning moment that and this one's kind of out of my control. I would have actually risked more on this trade because I'm actually comfortable doing that due to my win percentage and back testing this strategy. But we actually accidentally bought a daily loss limit account from the jump. So we only can trade up to, 100 ticks, assuming you're using 2 contracts. So we didn't want to over risk and just basically hit the daily loss limit anyway. So might as well just set it at a 1-to-1 rate and see what we can do. And yeah, today was an easy grab, guys. I should be requesting a payout tomorrow of, like I said, probably like 8,000. But it is what it is. I'm gonna still go for these 2 winning days. I can still take out probably $5,000 after Top Step takes out their 10%. Hate Top Step. That's most firms, to be fair. But yeah, we're gonna deal with that, and then the goal from there is just going to be, um, yeah, like win or lose, even if I get this payout or not. If I blow this account, I'm ready to switch to Apex. I've heard some things about them not paying people out, but you got to get your own experience because everyone has a different experience. So I'm just gonna get my experience with them, 20 accounts, and yeah, guys, the same payout I took the other day would have been. I ain't good at math. Hold on, where's my phone? Hold on, y'all. I suck at math, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. And this video, y'all, is just gonna be like a chill video, like little like account update video for like my supporters and stuff. I'm not really worried about too much going on, but it'd have been like 30,000. Like yeah, I'm not saying that it's like a low number. I'm saying it like that's just the math, right? When you have 20 accounts, guys, and don't worry, for on my trading from scratch series, I will make a whole video on prop firms explained. But when you guys are scaling accounts and you have 20 accounts, yes, bro, one payout is like 30K, bro. If you get a nice fat payout of 2,000, that's 40, bro. After they take their share, you're probably still sitting at 30,000. Yeah, that's crazy. After taxes, you probably still sitting at a little over 15,000. Like either way you look at it, that's a lot of money, bro. So and especially if you spend your money well, bro. Come on, bro. 40K. I'll throw 20K at the IRS. I'll be straight, bro. That's amazing. 20K payout in my eyes. So that's pretty much the reality of this trading stuff. So I don't want you guys to get twisted thinking you're keeping every single dollar. Now the prop firm's taking a share. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sam's taking a share. And then you got bills, bro. You got to pay for your car, this, that. If y'all in high school and y'all young, I understand you got nothing to pay for. This is probably the best time to learn how to trade. But when you get older, bro, yeah, you even gonna realize that 10K a month isn't a lot of money, but it is what it is, y'all. Let me full screen this, John, because we're just talking to y'all. But yeah, a little life up there. Hope you guys are doing well, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna get too much into psychology. Just really hope you guys are doing well with your trading. Because I have a lot of like new friends recently from like the trading niche and stuff, and yeah, a lot of people are kind of struggling. A lot of people are still falling for those same like psychological bad habits and stuff like that. But you guys just have to learn how to take your time, bro. Because like even me, I'm telling you guys, and I'm mad about it, right? Because I know I'm better than this. But I'm telling you guys, I only lost 2 trades in the past 3 weeks because of myself. What does that say? Like not even just glazing my strategy here, but what does that say about me? That's just an awareness that I can take accountability. But if you keep losing and losing and losing, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to trade. Da, 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 and you're not even looking in the mirror like, bro, you just traded 5 different ways in 5 different days. Didn't mean to rhyme. But like every single day, you're trading a different way. One day, you're just waiting for a breakout. Another day, you're just waiting for an inverse. Another day, you're waiting for a liquidity sweep and a fair value gap. Bro, find a strategy and stick to it. This is why I'm able to say confidently, like, I wouldn't have lost a trade in a month. That's not me just yapping. I actually go back and backtest a whole month and look at it and see like I wouldn't have lost. You feel me? As long as I was sizing small. When you try to size big, that's where your win percentage starts to fluctuate. But if you have a pretty solid strategy like myself, bro, you just go for 1-to-1s, bro. You're G's, bro. You're good. You know what I'm saying? If you don't understand my slang. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna probably name this video like life update as well as like me losing. Yeah, we're just kind of just talking, y'all. This makes me want to live stream low key now that I got the webcam, but it is what it is, y'all. Am I mugging y'all? I'm chopped. All right, bro. All right. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'm out, bro.